The universe is filled with worlds far more insane than we ever imagined. We once believed the universe operated according to a familiar order. Planets orbiting stars, stable conditions, and life as something predictable. But the deeper we observe beyond the solar system, that belief begins to collapse. The alien worlds we've discovered are nothing like home as we once imagined. Some are so hot that metal evaporates, winds rage faster than any storm ever seen on Earth, and skies can literally rain iron. What's truly frightening isn't the strangeness of individual planets, but a much larger truth. Our solar system may be a rare exception. If that's the case, what does the rest of the universe really look like? And are we living in extraordinary luck or in a dangerous illusion? UASP 76 for the Hell Planet. This is not science fiction. These strange worlds have been directly observed by humanity. One of them is WASP 76b, massive gas giant orbiting its host star at such a close distance that it has become tidally locked. One half of the planet is trapped in eternal daylight, while the other remains in permanent darkness. On the day side, conditions are so extreme that temperatures rise above 2,400 degrees Celsius, causing metals to evaporate into gas. Iron no longer exists in solid form. Instead, it hangs suspended in the atmosphere like water vapor. Supersonic winds faster than any storm ever recorded on Earth carry this iron vapor toward the planet's frigid night side. There it condenses and falls from the sky as molten iron rain. What truly sends a chill through scientists is not the existence of WASP 76b itself, but the reality that planets like this are not rare. If this is considered normal out there, then what does Earth truly represent in the grand picture of the universe? Iron rain, when nature goes far beyond human imagination. It sounds like an idea straight out of a science fiction movie, but iron rain is not a metaphor. On ultra-hot planets like WASP 76 Bayern, is heated to the point where it vaporizes floating in the atmosphere, much like water vapor on Earth. When supersonic winds carry this iron vapor to cooler regions, it condenses and then falls onto the planet's surface as showers of molten metal raining from the sky. There is no magic, no imagination, just pure physics playing out under conditions Earth has never experienced. What truly sends a chill down our spine is not the phenomenon itself, but this reality the universe allows such insane events to exist completely naturally. What we once thought was too absurd to be real is out there happening as a normal part of the cosmos. Comment 1 if you believe Earth is an extraordinarily rare stroke of luck, made habitable only by an almost absurd chain of perfect coincidences. Comment 2 if you believe life does not need Earth, and that over time even these brutal worlds could give rise to forms of life adapted to their own extreme conditions. Is humanity a fragile exception, or just one accidental form of life among countless possibilities in the universe? Leave your choice in the comments and look below to see how many people think differently from you. Fully locked planets, when day and night are no longer a given. On Earth, day and night alternate in a steady rhythm. Our planet rotates on its axis, redistributing heat and creating a relatively stable climate. This balance is the foundation of life. But on WASP 76b, none of that exists. The planet is tidally locked, meaning one side always faces its star, while the other is plunged into eternal darkness. There is no morning to begin the day, and no night to cool things down. On the day side, temperatures are constantly driven to extreme levels, hot enough to vaporize metals. On the night side, relentless cold reigns. If Earth were to lose its rotation, even our familiar world could in a short time be split into two opposing realms, one unbearably hot, the other lethally cold. This contrast reveals a deeper truth. What we call normal on Earth is actually a rare and fragile state of balance in the universe. Supersonic winds, weather beyond anything ever experienced on Earth. On Earth, the strongest storms ever recorded reach wind speeds of around 250 miles per hour, powerful enough to flatten cities and reshape landscapes within hours. But on WASP 76b, the very idea of a storm becomes meaningless. Winds there roar at speeds exceeding 11,000 miles per hour, roughly 40 times faster than anything that has ever existed on our planet. These supersonic winds do more than move air. They drag iron vapor from the planet's scorching dayside and sweep it across to the frozen night-bound hemisphere. As temperatures plunge abruptly, the iron condenses and falls as showers of molten metal. If Earth's weather is something we can forecast and adapt to, then on WASP 76b, weather itself is a constant force of destruction, without cycles, without rest, and without granting life any familiar chance to survive. Our solar system does not represent the universe. After looking at worlds like WASP 76b, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Our solar system is not a template for the universe. On Earth, gas giants lie far from the sun. Rocky planets follow stable orbits, and the regular cycle of day and night creates a balanced environment suitable for life. But beyond our system, that order is constantly broken. There are gas giants orbiting so close to their stars that a single year lasts only a few days. There are planetary systems packed into chaotic configurations where distorted orbits in extreme conditions are the norm. In this broader picture, Earth is no longer the standard, but rather a rare exception among countless arrangements that nature allows. An even hypothetical world continues to ask a deeper question. Was life born to adapt to Earth? Or was Earth itself arranged in such a precise way that life could exist? In the vast and chaotic Milky Way is our solar system, merely an almost unbelievable coincidence? Or more profoundly, is there some kind of invisible hand that fine-tuned everything just enough for life to be allowed to emerge? Leave your thoughts for hypothetical world. Do you lean toward randomness and adaptation? Or do you believe Earth is a structure uniquely fine-tuned for life? Share your perspective and see how many people think differently from you. The universe is a cosmic Wild West. Once we move beyond the solar system, the familiar picture we use to understand the universe quickly falls apart. Out there, there is no stable order, no correct orbits, and no gentle environments waiting for life. Planets exist under extreme and brutal conditions, unimaginable temperatures, intense radiation, supersonic winds and phenomena Earth has never experienced. The universe is not a place designed to welcome life. It resembles a cosmic Wild West, where worlds form, collide, transform, and disappear without reason or purpose. And within this chaos, Earth stands out as a fragile exception, not because it represents the universe, but because it is fundamentally different from most of it. If these hell worlds are merely our nearest neighbors, then the more unsettling question is this: deeper out in the universe, what else is waiting for us? The universe was not designed for human life. We simply happen to be lucky enough to exist in one rare quiet corner.